we're going to calculate how much media value F1 sponsors get just from Netflix's Drive to Survive. To do this, we recorded the Season 6 exposure of brands that represent the different types of sponsors. We're going to go through 5 examples and at the end extrapolate the total value of all 320 brands officially associated with F1. And that figure will blow your mind. Let's start with F1 partners. These are brands associated with F1 itself as opposed to individual teams. We tracked Rolex and clocked 5 minutes of screen time, mostly in the form of billboards. Rolex got $286,000 in media value from Season 6 of Drive to Survive in its first 3 days alone. And based on the viewership of Season 5, we project it'll get close to $2 million in the next 12 months. Next, we look at team sponsors, for which we picked Tag Heuer. The Swiss brand got about 9.5 minutes of screen time in Season 6, which will be worth $5.5 million in the next year. To consider bigger team sponsors, we tracked Google due to its large presence on the McLaren car. Interestingly, its total exposure was only marginally more than Tag Heuer, with $5.7 million in value. To establish the value of title or primary sponsor, we analyzed Oracle's exposure from its Red Bull partnership. The technology company got almost 15 minutes of screen time. This added up to an estimated $8.7 million in year 1 value exposure for Oracle. And finally, we considered the value of Aston Martin to get an idea of how much value the teams themselves get. We found that Aston Martin only had 6% more screen time than Oracle and 9% better quality of exposure, but it did get mentioned 30 times. This all added up to $10 million in media value. So to recap, over the next 12 months, F1 partners, of which there are about 15, will get an estimated $1.9 million in value. The 278 normal sponsors will average $5.5 million, the 7 larger team sponsors $5.7, the 11 title and primary sponsors $8.7, and the 10 team brands themselves will each get $10 million in exposure from Season 6 of Drive to Survive. So, in total, the 320 brands associated with F1 will collectively get $1.8 billion in media value from Season 6 of Drive to Survive in the next year. And if you think that's a lot, consider that that's just 1 year of 1 season. If we consider that there are 5 previous seasons and Season 1 has more than double the current views of Season 5, the total lifetime value this show is providing brands could easily exceed $20 billion. Thanks for watching. If you find content about brands and entertainment interesting, please subscribe to our channel and follow us on LinkedIn. If you'd like to find out more about our services or our methodology, you can contact us at info@concavebt.com or find me, Dominic Arturni, on LinkedIn.